Okay, so I'm gonna do Abrielle's 2-week update right now. She's actually over here asleep in her boppy, and I'm not gonna wake her up because she's sleeping. I'm terrible with this camera, and I'm having to turn my laptop because I can't see. But like I said, she's over here asleep in her boppy. Um, okay, so she still has her umbilical cord that has not fell off yet. It will lift up partially. Like, I've noticed that when I've swabbed around the area with the alcohol on the Q-tip, like our pediatrician told me to. Her eye infection is looking a lot better. It's pretty much cleared up. We're still waiting on the culture to come back, but he's like 95% sure, he said, that it's just a narrow tear duct, and he said the middle of this week we can stop putting ointment in her eye. Today's actually the 15th, and it's Monday, so she's exactly 2 weeks old today. Well, yeah, because it's 6:47. She's 2 weeks and an hour and 4 minutes old right now. So anyway, other than that, she had her first bath since coming home from the hospital. We just gave her a little sponge bath to kind of clean her up. She had a doctor's appointment today actually to check up on her eye and her weight, and she weighs exactly 6 pounds now, so she is gaining weight. He said she's only in like the 5th to 10th percentile, but that's only because she was born so small and the cord was in a knot, and that's what affected that. And he said that he is not concerned about that as long as her weight keeps going up like it has. Her last doctor's appointment, she was 5 pounds and 11 ounces. So now that she's up to 6 pounds, that's 5 ounces that she gained. He's really confident that she's going to do quite well. He told me to keep her on her formula. She is on Gerber Good Start Gentle for now. We're still having to do what the hospital instructed us to do when we left after her choking episode, and that is she needs to be inclined when she eats, and then we need to keep her inclined for half an hour after she eats. It's not that bad, except for in the morning at like 5 o'clock when I'm dead tired and Sam is so tired he is passed out, and I'm sitting there struggling to just stay awake and keep her propped up for that 30 minutes after she's ate before I can swaddle her back up and put her in her bassinet to put her to bed and go back to sleep myself for, like by then, not just about 2 hours maybe if I'm lucky. But it has to be done, and in all honesty, I kind of like getting to do that because I've noticed she's a lot more alert lately, so it gives me time to just hold her and look at her and watch her look around and kind of interact with her more. She is making really good eye contact with people now. She will look at me or look at Sam and like actually look us in the eyes and just kind of stare up at us. She'll look over towards the window when the sunlight is coming in like it is now. She likes looking out the window. She will look up at the TV, which I'm not really sure how well she sees any of that because it's so it's on the other side of the room and the window is not super close. It's not super far away, but it's not super close. I don't know what else she can see. She's getting so good at lifting her head up. She loves to practice it, especially when I put her up on my shoulder to burp her after being fed. She will just take and put her hands against my chest and just press herself up and back, and she'll tilt her little head up and look up at me and wrinkle her eyebrows, and she's just so cute. And she's I've told Sam it makes me think of a turtle's neck, like when she stretches up, because most of the time it looks like she doesn't even have a neck because she's all balled up all the time. But when she stretches her neck up, it's all wrinkled and so cute. We did finally file her nails. We did not clip them the first time, we filed them, and that actually went really well. She stayed asleep throughout the whole time, and now when she does scratch us, it does not hurt near as bad. She had actually, like, it's healed up now, but she'd actually left like a scratch on my wrist. And when I was nursing her, I had scratch marks all over my breast from where she would grab onto me and scratch and pull at them. She was really kind of rough. Okay, with her hair has gotten a lot lighter since we left the hospital, and especially in the last little bit, it's gotten a lot blonder too. And when, like, we're outside, like, driving in the car going to our doctor's appointment, you can really see how blonde it is. So I'm thinking she's gonna have Sam's hair, possibly. Her eyes are still blue like they were when she was born, except now they're no longer a really dark blue. They had turned light blue, and now around the center, around the iris, they're, like, from the center outward, they're starting to transition into another color, and we can't really tell what it's going to be yet. Sam thinks that they're going to be brown. I don't know what I think they're going to be. I hope, though, that they will be green like his, but I'm not sure. I mean, they could stay blue, but I don't think they will. Even though blue runs in my family and I just wound up somehow getting brown, I don't think that they'll stay blue. I think they're gonna be either brown or green. And Sam's mom has green eyes, and so does his dad, so who knows what will happen there. So other than that, for her 2-week update, when we feed her, it just depends how much she eats. She can eat anywhere from a half an ounce all the way up to 2.5 ounces. It depends how hungry she is and what kind of a mood she's in when she eats. At night, she's not a heavy eater. During the day is when she has her bigger meals. At night, she likes to have about half an ounce to 1.5, and she wakes up more frequently to feed because she eats less during the night, but that's just how she feeds. So I just kind of let her do that, and the doctor said that there was nothing wrong with that, and that seeing as she's gaining weight, she's definitely getting enough food. During the days when she likes her bigger meals, like her 2 ounces and more, I kind of wait for her to start giving me hunger cues, and normally hers, she does not start out crying when she's hungry. She only cries when she's hungry, when she's at the point of super hungry, feed me now, I'm gonna eat my hands. Normally she starts out by smacking her lips and opening her mouth wide, and she has this weird little quirk. I'm not sure if all babies do that as a hunger cue, but she does. Like, she'll open her mouth and stick out her tongue and go like that. She'd actually started doing that when I was breastfeeding her. She used to do that to my nipple all the time. It was so weird and funny to watch her, and she'll just have, like, the biggest expression. Like, her eyes get huge, and she wrinkles up her brow and raises her non-existent eyebrows. It's super cute. Other than that, I really don't think there is much else for her 2-week update other than she's doing great. She's sleeping really good. Ooh, diapers. Okay, so since we came home from the hospital, I can definitely tell you, I can't tell you exactly diapers, how many we've been through since she was born, but since we came home from the hospital, we have, as of now, been through 79 diapers. 79, yeah. A box of 76 diapers has lasted her almost a week. Well, no, over a week actually, because there's still, I think, yeah, her bassinet's right beside me. There's still four down there. So, and we opened that box of 76 last Monday. So that lasted a week. She goes through more wipes than anything else, because normally we cannot get her bottom clean with one wipe. if it's just a pee diaper, we can get it cleaned up with one wipe most of the time. If it's a poop diaper, we're using more like 2 to 4 wipes. And then plus she has a lot of accidents where like I start to change her diaper, and it's only me. I start to change her diaper and she decides to just go all out and like make the biggest poop I've ever seen, or the runniest. Either that or she pees on me. Actually today, let me think, she has peed on me once, and at the doctor's office she like projectile pooped onto me. It's just one of the joys of motherhood, but I don't really mind. She can't help it. I wouldn't change any of it. I really wouldn't. Her diaper rash had went away, what was on her little girl parts, and now she has got one on her butt. So now we're putting Desitin on her butt, and that seems to be helping. It just kind of takes it a while to get cleared up. But that is Abrielle's 2-week update. Yeah, I will show you guys her again, but she is asleep right now. I guess I could kind of uncover her carefully. I did not button her onesie back up just because I didn't want it rubbing against her cord, because she kept like pulling on it like it was too tight or something. So I just kind of did that to try to help her. But there she is, fast asleep, cute as can be. Oh, she looks like she's thinking. But cover her back up really quick. That is her 2-week update, and I will talk to you guys, I guess, in like a week with her 3-week update once we get that far. Bye, guys.